This is a weekly reading for Libra, so a good shuffle. I'm running a weekly competition to win a video reading, and more details will be shown at the end. So let's just lay down your 10 cards on the table. So the first card is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time. And your card is the Queen of Cups reversed. A few things with this card. I mean, first of all, I'm seeing all this water come down over you. So I do sense this healing process which you're going through, okay? It could well be that you're worried about something, but everything is shown to work out for the best here, okay? I'm also sensing something here around water. There's some water close to you or connections to water, so it could be around a river or the seaside. There's also something here about drowning in emotions, okay? You're trying to let go and move forward from a situation, but your emotions keep pulling you back, okay? There's also something here, I keep getting this toxic feminine energy around you, okay? It could be male or female, but they're shown to be very jealous of you, okay? They're very jealous of what you have, and I do sense they've been doing a lot of interference and sticking their all in where it's not wanted. I don't feel them to be a threat as such. It's like a thorn in your side, okay? It's like they're all words and no action, but they're just extremely annoying. That's what I get here. Card crossing is the Four of Swords. So this very much confirms this healing process which you're going through. You've got 3 swords pointing down here, okay? So it's like being one challenge after another challenge after another challenge. And it's like you're taking a rest or you're stepping back from a situation here. I do see this sword just below you, which is in a horizontal position. So it's non-intrusive, and it shows that healing is taking place here. Everything's going to work out just fine. There's also a stained glass window here, and I do sense connections to a place of worship. I also sense you may well have been lighting some candles, incense, putting out your prayers, intentions to the universe here, okay? They have been listened to, and they are in the process of being answered. So the card in the past coming to the present is the 8 of Swords reversed. It just seems very karmic what's going on here. I mean, I got the number 8 on the card, which is a karmic number. There's been a lot of like pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold. You know, it's like your heart wants to stay, but your mind wants to move forward, okay? And as shown by the Queen of Cups reversed, you keep getting pulled back into your sea of emotions, and this negative, toxic energy around you doesn't help either, okay? You feel trapped. You felt trapped for a while here, as shown by the swords in the ground, which appear like the bars to a prison, okay? And you're tied up, you're blindfolded. So you feel stuck. You don't know which way to go here, okay? It's like you've been in the thick of things. You know, you haven't been able to see the wood for the trees, but that rope is very loose, and since it's reversed, it can just drop off. Then you can take the blindfold off and see there's a gap between 2 of the swords. So it shows that things are very much in your hands, okay? You need to take some kind of action around the situation or inaction. You know, as I said, it's like not being able to see the wood for the trees, but when you step back, you see the bigger picture. I do sense you seeing the bigger picture around the situation, taking back control of the situation, okay, rather than letting the situation control you, because there's a strong sense that you've been asking someone else to choose or other people to choose. But really, it's now time for you to step back and put yourself into this receiving mode. It's not taking, it's receiving. I do sense people have been taken from you, so it could well have been taking you for granted, but there's this big turnaround on the way, okay? It's like you break through, that's what I get, okay? So rather than being pulled back, you break free once and for all, and then what you want starts coming towards you. You can choose. You put yourself into a position of empowerment. So yeah, I mean, with the 7 of Swords, it clearly shows you moving away from something here. There's also something here about there could well have been some cheating going on here. Again, I'm getting something here around a third-party situation or a love triangle. And it's just moving away from all that trouble, you know, just putting yourself into a position of power, if you like, or empowerment, okay? It's not as if you're trying to gain power over somebody, because the feeling here is that you've already put so much time. You've given someone else your power. That's what I get. And you're not kind of sort of taking it back by taking. Okay, it's more about you stepping back and then you receiving what's yours, and it's a completely different thing. It's very positive to receive in this case, but taking would be negative, as I sense someone else has been doing here. So your goal is shown by the Empress card. You're wanting something to grow. You're wanting something to expand here. I must say this is known as a pregnancy card. So if not with yourself, then it could be like a sort of close friend or like a sort of relative. So if you haven't heard news yet, then it's going to be on the way. Okay, it's also about abundance. And what it's saying is that all the time and all the effort you put into a situation is going to come back in equal measure. So where I was saying that someone's been taken, you've been giving. You know, it's been stored up for you. Okay, there's a lot of things which you're owed here. Okay, I do get like the Thief card as well with the Seven of Swords. So someone's taken something from you. It could be on any level here, okay? But when you let a step back, you receive all this, you know, what you've given, you'll get it all back. And I can see you letting go of some stuff here, and you are going to do this, okay? Within the next 7 days, I really do think you're going to completely break free from a situation, and then in doing so, you allow what's yours to come in. Subconsciously, I've got, I've got the Queen of Pentacles. Clearly shows you working on yourself here, okay? It may not seem like it, but don't forget, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I do sense you're becoming stronger and stronger and stronger, okay? I keep getting sink or swim, and that you're going to swim here, okay? It's like in spite of what's happened here, you're going to use that energy to drive yourself forward and then receive what's rightly yours. Clearly, I can see that the world is going to shift from your shoulders and into the palm of your hands. It's also inside out. I keep getting inside out. So you're going to become more secure within yourself, and then you're going to gain more security on the outside as well. It kind of sort of matches up. There's also something here. I get like an acorn, and you'll be reminded that inside that acorn has the potential to grow into a massive oak tree. So with you have so much potential, and there's going to be growth, and there is going to be expansion, as shown by the Empress card here. I'm also sensing connections to the countryside here as well, or you could be taking a break near the countryside. So the advice here is shown by the Strength card. Yeah, I mean, it is about just holding back, which you're going to do. Okay, you are going to step back. You are going to pull on your inner strength. Okay, I mean, there may be this conflict, or there will be this conflict within yourself, where your heart wants to pull you back, but your mind wants to let go. But I do sense that your heart will talk to your mind, or it will listen to your mind. Okay, it will come to realize that the only way you're going to get things resolved around the situation, or the only way you're going to get what you want, is by actually stepping back. Okay, your heart agrees on that, and when your heart and your mind agree on something, it's like you gain this laser sharp focus. Yeah, what you want actually starts coming towards you. You start going towards what you want. And there's a strong sense of meeting someone in the middle here. So it could well be around some type of compromise or something like that. Okay, so that's kind of how you want things. You're wanting things to be balanced in the end. But first of all, you have to step back. Yeah, so it's not like, you know, you receive all the time. It's like you get what's yours, and then things kind of sort of balance up. Because that's what you're wanting. You're wanting peace of mind. You're wanting fairness here. Okay, you're wanting more balance. So on the outside, I've got, that's good. I've got the Three of Wands. Because even though it shows that you felt like an animal tethered to a rope, just going over the same old ground, just day after day, week after week, and month after month, it's like you break free. There's no grass left on the ground to graze on, okay? You're kind of sort of forced into this change. But because you realise how someone is, okay? You realise that they're not going to change until you actually break free from this situation. There could be something here about taking a trip overseas, or some type of house movement for you. She hopes in your fears. I think with the Five of Pentacles, it kind of shows you fear that things aren't going to change, and you're going to remain stuck. But look at the card. You've got this person on crutches. You're walking next to them in rags. But with all the cards which are showing up, it's very much this feeling that you're going to put on your glad rags. And then you're going to kind of move away from this situation. And then in doing so, those crutches get thrown up in the air. And then that situation comes towards you. And then you can actually choose. Yeah, so rather than asking someone else to choose, or a situation to choose, you actually put yourself into a position of empowerment. It's like you become more in touch with your inner god or inner goddess here. I'm also seeing the stained glass window as well. And it's very much about your prayers and wishes are going to be fulfilled here. Yeah, and then the final card is the Two of Cups, which is very much about unity. Okay, it's about you becoming more in tune with yourself. Okay, it's about your heart and your mind working together, gaining that laser sharp focus. Get some letters here for connections. The letter A, the letter S, the letter T, the numbers 5, 17 and 25. The competition, all you do is just put a comment with a crystal ball, then like and share. If you would like to buy me a coffee, there's a link in the description and also in the video. And thanks so much for your comments. I do reply to all comments.